Wait for this. Oh, we are live and we're dancing, right? So we're dancing. Why? What are we here? We got the background going. We got speakers. We got the space. We're a sacred ground. We got the disco balls going. I'm already hot. I didn't even do anything. All right. So we are sacred grounds here at 2950 King Avenue. Many of you guys know us already, but sometimes we have guests on here. We're really excited to have a special guest this evening, Jill Saita, some Zumba Fitness.
Yes.
Zumba Fitness, right?
Yes, Zumba. Yep.
I know. I said Zoom.
I said Zumba.
Zumba,
first.
Zumba. So tell us, what's going on? What are we doing here? Tell us a little about yourself. Tell us about benefits of Zumba. You know,
Okay.
talk. You got the
So I did Zumba. I've been doing it since 2011, and it stuck with me. I tried spin, everything, and Zumba was the one thing that stuck with me because it wasn't boring. And the music always hit me, and even I was a back row person forever,
Right.
and I used to go left when everybody went right.
Oh.
Always, and running into people. I used to hit them by accident because the classes were packed. But for me, it stuck with me to get my certification in 2012. No, 2011. But 2012, I actually started really teaching.
Right, right.
So when in my journey, I've taught all developmental disabilities, everything.
Okay,
And
now
even-
we're going on a different track.
Yeah.
We're talking about Zumba helping and benefiting someone.
Benefiting everybody.
Yeah, okay.
And why I say that is because it is for everybody. We modify, we show everybody how to modify. There's no right or wrong.
Right.
And there shouldn't be pressure with that. It should be fun.
So when I
Come to a
think about
class.
Zumba,
Yeah.
I think about, like, I don't know, 80s spandex and people like, yeah, they're all fit
Like
and
what
they're
you're
going
saying.
right, and
Yeah.
they're like these skinny, no offense to skinny people,
No.
all right, people that are fit,
No.
all right. But I mean, what is it
No.
for everybody?
It's for
or-
everybody. If you go into Zumba.com, every instructor, there are so many different fitness levels. They're all trying to meet their fitness needs on their journey, even if they are an instructor.
Okay.
And for instance, I was 220 pounds.
Oh.
And I took all of that off. It took me 6 years,
Right.
but I stayed with it because it was fun. And that's the main thing. And then the cognition with it is also good because
Right.
you have to remember. And that helps heal the brain. A lot of things dynamically around
Right.
that.
So we have Manuela in here today, IV therapy, you know, right there.
Oh.
I got mine today.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
she's
good.
here right now, actually until 7:00 tonight. But I was talking to her about something similar about health and everything.
Yes.
Okay, so it's not always, you can work out,
Nope.
but you gotta understand it's also what you put in your mouth.
It's also
Right.
it's also eating for your body. Before I teach, I eat fruit. I eat complex carbohydrates. I don't shove everything.
I'm sorry, that complex carbohydrates, for the layman person like myself,
Okay.
what do you mean?
Fruits,
Fruits, okay.
vegetables, things like that for
Okay.
anti-inflammatories. They always say the brighter the fruit, the brighter the vegetable. It's always
Got it.
more nutrients in it.
Okay.
I feed my body to fuel it.
Ooh.
Yes.
You hear that? So
And
what
that's
about,
what it is. Yeah, not starving yourself.
would you
It's
say a
not what it's
granola
about.
bar or a candy bar?
No.
Or
No, that's all
that
sugar.
gives me energy though.
Yeah, it's all sugar.
Oh,
Yeah, and then you're
okay.
gonna crash. And I learned this from teaching.
Okay.
I learned what I can eat and certain things I couldn't eat because if I'm teaching, I'll crash because the blood sugar thing is with
Right.
everybody, right? There's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
much sugars in everything.
Oh, man.
So for me, that didn't work, and it changed. Me learning how to eat was another thing. You can go into every diet, but it's a lifestyle change, like
Okay.
they tell you, plus working out.
Okay.
And I don't mean just running every day. Our bodies have muscle memory. And the thing is, the reason Zumba works is because we can change it up and your muscles change with it.
Okay.
And then I incorporate other things into that. I do bands and things with women or men. I've had everybody in my class.
So is it a full fast-paced
No,
energy?
it's full energy,
Okay.
but it's modification, meaning even if we're going slower with, say, our arms and doing isolations,
Okay.
we're going to get one heck of a workout. And I had instructors come into one of my class because they taught inclusion for a long time, and that's special needs. They
Okay.
call it inclusion now. That's the proper term for it.
Okay.
And they're like, oh my gosh. So I had 3 instructors in the class come for a visit. They would come on Saturdays, and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm sweating. And I'm like, yeah, what did you think? Because we're doing slow isolations. Because
Right.
imagine if you have a band and you're holding it, you hold it.
Mhm.
That's going slow, but that's also working all this, and you're burning
So you're not going
much.
like this.
No.
You're just like slow.
Slow modifications.
All right.
My husband was a bodybuilder. He taught me a lot. It's not a race.
Right.
And I'm speaking about this today. It's not a race. Nobody in there, it's not a competition.
Right.
We're supposed to be here to motivate, inspire. If we're not inspiring,
There you go.
then there's a problem there.
Right.
And that's my fault because I'm the instructor.
So you encourage people to, regardless how fast paced,
Yeah.
to go at their pace
Every
and and if there's a modification
Yes.
to that particular move or exercise, you have that for that person.
Yes.
Regardless if they're flexible or
Yep.
strong. I mean, you
I was
have
trained in it. I was sent to Florida. I was by Zumba Fitness, and I
Okay.
was one of
Oh, wow.
40 who got sent there, and I worked with Joanne Fluke, and I learned how to do dancing in a wheelchair with her. But she's born with half a body, and you can look
Oh,
her up.
wow.
Amazing, inspiring story.
Yeah.
The reason I got sent there is because I was involved in the prison and donating my time since 2012. Federal government gave me okay after 6 months, and I was allowed to teach in there and got to teach all the at-risk youth because they looked forward to Zumba and
You
it
hear
worked.
this? We got a national person here. Not just Billings, Montana, but this lady's been overdoing this, all over doing this thing, which is great. And thank you very much. So I guess more or less right now, you were at Sacred Grounds.
Yes.
So tell us what's going on here with you.
So trying to get some classes going, everybody. 5:30 Thursday nights.
5:30 Thursday night.
Yep. If you want to come and just check it out, that's okay with me too. Just let me know that's what you want to do. For me, I truly love doing it. So yes, it's about quality with me. And I've said this since I've stepped foot here. I'm like, it's not, you can have 1 million people, but that's not quality. It is to some people,
Mhm.
or for me, it's about quality.
Got
And it's about everybody going, thank you so much. I got a good workout. I've had people stick with me for years.
Okay.
My background is with the YMCA, Curves, Gold's Gym.
So you're mobile also.
Oh,
then.
I've been everywhere.
Oh, wow.
And my specialty is people that have been through so much and helping them heal, because when your body changes and you release that dopamine,
Mhm.
you feel happy. We always say as instructors, you can never leave a Zumba class
Right.
and you're never grouchy.
Right.
But the benefits for here, what I love is the coffee thing.
Oh.
Of people coming
Thank you.
and come and get a cup
Yeah.
of coffee with me
You hear
out there.
that?
Come
You hear
talk to
that?
me. I'm a personable person. I'm
Right.
not here just, I'm a human being.
Right. Well, we like to say, at least around Sacred Grounds here, this is a place for healing and connection. Right.
Exactly.
And culture and just bringing people together.
Yes.
So if it's business and you're two business people sitting across the table from each other and just learning about each other's business, or you're here just to socialize and connect with other people, this is what we're all about. And you're part of that energy and part of this environment, and we
Yeah.
really appreciate you. So
It's a safe space. That's
yeah,
why I love it so
thank
much.
you. Thank
Yeah,
you. That
it
makes me
is,
feel
seriously.
super awesome and good.
Yeah.
So just let us know. I mean, how can we get a hold of you if someone wanted to have you at their location? Or I'm not sure if you do personal
I've
training
done Zumba parties. I've done everything.
Zoom party. Okay, that's
I
a big
have,
thing.
yeah, and that's a safe thing, but it's fun because and also donating to the community.
Yeah.
That's one thing from time to time I want to donate some of my classes to people. I've walked with cancer, so I would like, my dad passed from it, so I would like to, that's what touches me. Their stories are hard, and so they can't afford a gym,
Right.
right? We're in times that it's a little difficult, and I'm just a human being in that.
Yeah.
I truly understand the walk.
Gosh,
more than
thank
that.
you. And
Yeah.
this space is open for you. All right.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for
Thank you.
visiting with us today.
So much.
So one more time, how often are you here? What times are you here?
I'm here on Thursday nights at
Thursday.
5:30 p.m. I'm usually here a little bit early because if people need to check in, or they can check in online. My husband did a QR code. My husband's a
Awesome.
consultant,
All right,
and it's
cool.
just easy. You put your phone on camera mode.
Okay.
You put it on there. You put it over the QR code because I know it's hard to understand, and then that shows the link, and that goes right into it. And there's drop-in fee, but the monthly fee is I think close to $10 per class.
Oh my goodness.
You can't beat that.
Yeah, no.
And we literally
That's awesome.
modified it like that. And so right now, I work with you guys and others, but it's unlimited classes. Yeah. So that's what,
Did you hear
nobody
that?
knows that
Are
because
you
it's hard.
listening?
Yeah, it's hard to get that out.
That's awesome. Well,
Yeah.
thank you very much
Thank
once
you.
again for coming out. So we're gonna finish, get, I don't know, salsa
Yeah.
music here.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I don't know, Jeff and Jack's with that. All right, thank you so very much. All right, well, you guys have an amazing evening,
Bye,
and we'll see
everybody.
you guys soon.
You have a
Bye.
good evening.